I thought it may also be helpful to go through the graphs for February for the North Okanagan. This gives you a bit of an idea of what is coming on the market. This is the monthly listings, what has come on, and there's not really too many surprises here. There's significantly less in the 320 to 359 range, although, and actually also the 240 to 279 range. So what it shows is that there's less of this really kind of prime inventory coming on the market. This is what there's a lot of buyers in this area, and there's not a lot of listings coming on. So I think that's going to be a little bit tight come this spring. And here's the year-to-date listings by price. So you can see the blue is last year, the orange is this year. I should have said that before. And you know, it's pretty similar. A little bit less in this 440 to 479 area as well. And then the same, especially down here, much less. 0 to 199, 8 versus 23 at this point, year to date versus last year to date. So I think we're going to have a little bit less, looks like quite a bit less of that lower end market. And here are the sales. You can see there's a little bit less, couple less in this 320 to 359 area. But I think what's really noticeable here is there's more in this lower end. So as we saw, there's less inventory coming on, but more sales. And then absolutely nothing up here in the 500 and, well, pretty much 520 and up. There's nothing. You know, there was 2 sales, and that's it. That's for 2 whole months. Looking back, this is the year-to-date sales by price. So this is, you know, there's been 3 sales all year. And this shows our sub-areas. This is interesting. You know, last year, well, there's no sales to show actually for Adventure Bay, no sales for Lavington, no sales this year for Predator Ridge. Once we get closer, you know, more into the year, this graph will be more significant by the sub area. That one's confusing. And here's lots and acreages. These are the listings. So you can see there's just, well, there was nothing happening in this price range at all last year. And now there's a few more listings coming up in that higher end lot and acreage. Plus we had quite a few sales in the 140 to 159. Yet in the 240 to 279 we had 8 last year and only 1 this year. But as we saw before in my other video, there's very few lot sales, period. So listings by price. Nothing too significant there. And here's the ones that are sold by price. You can see all the sales are down here. Nothing. This is all last year, the blue ones, where the orange, nothing happening. And here's year to date. So there was 1. There's been 1 that sold. Everything else is all in the low end for 2 months running. Condos by sub area. Nothing too much to say here because there's just not enough data. Townhouses. Well, the townhouses are selling. Well, these are the average prices. Still really not enough data to give us anything significant. And the 3-year inventory of active single-family residential, it's down for this year compared to the last 2 years, which is good. That's what we want to see. And this is active lots, really around the same. And here's the $1 million active residential listings. There's a lot of them. And here's the sales. 2. That's it. Last 2 months. This is a big blue box to show that there's been no sales. And that's pretty much it. If you want more information on this, please contact us at the Salt Fowler team at RE/MAX Vernon, and we'd be happy to educate you on the Vernon and North Okanagan real estate information. We're at 549-7258.